Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. Videos a day from the Financial Coffee Channel. Women can't find jobs despite having multiple degrees. Please extra comment below. I really appreciate that. That's good. Ciao.
Here's what they don't warn you about for post-grad life, part 1. Nobody tells you how long it actually takes you to get a job. For most people, it takes around 6 months to a year.
I think this whole going to college, getting your degree thing, and not finding a job is because they want to find jobs that pay a certain amount, right? Because you went to a college degree, you did all the things, which I understand too. But sometimes you just have to do whatever job's available. There's plenty of other jobs available, but I know they really want to use their degree. They want to use all that power that they've gotten, but it's useless majority of the time.
Unless you have crazy connections or lucky girl syndrome, you might find yourself without a job right out of college.
Anyone explain to me how I have 2 degrees? I have 2 degrees. Oh, and a certificate. A little extra, right? I have a certificate. May not be a master's, but it's something extra along with the 2 degrees, you know? I'm trying.
This looks sad. This is like bad and wrong. Like, badong at the same time, freaking crazy.
Trying to apply for jobs right now, and the thing is that the only person I have responding to me is a man from a tech company saying, "Hey, you want to answer some customer service problems?
Yep.
You want to answer some customer service calls?"
Starting to realize that college degrees make people entitled. It gives them this entitlement that they deserve better jobs, they deserve better careers, they deserve more money. But it's not the case.
No, Bart, I don't want to answer your calls. No offense, but I'm a little more qualified than to just to be sitting around answering your customer service calls. Bart, okay? I'm sorry, but Bart is the only one who's responding to me. So what am I supposed to do? And I'm looking down at these and I'm looking at them and I'm kind of wondering. I'm like, what was this for again?
Exactly.
Oh, I don't know. Beats me.
Nobody has to hire you just because you have a nice piece of paper on a picture frame. Go to school for something that makes sense and makes money.
It's not just women. I know a lot of men too that have degrees. Why? Because their parents, they made their parents proud. I have quite a few friends and acquaintances that have degrees only just to make their parents proud, because college was the end-all be-all to all of our parents, especially the baby boomer, Gen X, I guess, era. So we just got empty pieces of paper and spent lots of money just to impress our parents or to make our parents happy. What's wrong with their faces?
Why?
Are they paying to go do this stuff, or what's going on? Because if they are, I need to start setting up classes like this and start charging these women to fucking fuck up the force.
Are they so angry? They pay several thousands of dollars to be able to do that.
Oh,
you can't make this up, man. You can't make this up.
For everyone else who's looking for a job right now, I feel your pain. I never thought I would be 36 years old with, undergraduate degree from a UC school and a master's degree and legitimately unemployable.
Yeah, the other side of it is that you become too qualified. When you have all these masters and all these things, you're not usually a candidate that people want, because you'll probably leave, especially if you go into a lower position. This is why, so it's like a double-edged sword. You can't get a lower position because now you have a degree, but now even if you want to get that lower position, they won't hire you because of your degree.
Yes, I slowed down my career in real estate the last 6 years to raise my kids. And it seems like I'm now, it doesn't matter. And I know that I took time off and that's on me, but shouldn't mean that I can't even get a job.
Taking time off is a
Anyway,
big deal
like-
for a lot of employers.
Why did I go to school? Why did I try so hard through high school to get into a good college? And then I worked my ass off in graduate school because I really enjoyed what I was finally learning, and basically all to be told, like, I should have done something else. And I'm, like, unemployable. It's just really... It's really depressing, and
Nice fresh food.
Okay, first off, a degree does not entitle you to a job. Nobody
No.
has to hire you just because you have a nice piece of paper on a picture frame. Oh, and it doesn't matter if you have 1 degree, 2 degrees, a master's degree, or a certificate. I have 2 master's degrees, by the way, but I don't feel entitled to any job. Okay, sweetheart, right now,
I know people with PhDs. They have very good jobs, but a PhD does help guarantee you some level of security. It's a lot of money, though, and a lot of time and effort. My best friend only got his master's, I believe, like 2-3 years ago. His PhD. So he was, 34 when he got his master's degree. PhD, sorry.
you don't have a job. It's the only job offer that you have for the time being. So you don't have the luxury to be picky about your job offers.
True.
I mean, come on, man. Answering some customer service questions?
Bills
How
have to get
difficult is
paid.
that? Damn, she's 36? I would like guess at least 42. Anyway, what does she mean by
I actually thought she was like 45, 50.
slowing down her career in real estate for the last 6 years? Did she stop working in real estate for the last 6 years? I don't understand.
There is no degree that is going to guarantee you a job after college anymore, which is very sad. When I was starting college in 2014, no matter what the degree was, a bachelor's degree was good enough on your resume to help get you in the door at an entry-level position.
She's right. Back in the day it was, but now that colleges, and I don't even know what pushed everybody into college, even though college isn't made for everybody. It just freaking, what would you call it? Diluted the pool of candidates. Now there's so many people with degrees. You're not guaranteed anything. You might be guaranteed for a minimum wage job. That's about it.
That is not the case anymore. It doesn't matter what degree you have. Bachelor's degrees are like the new bare minimum. That's like the new high school diploma. It's just required that you have a bachelor's degree.
Yep.
So you're saying that people have
And
to
this is exactly what happened when they pushed everybody to get one. Now majority of people do have a degree in some way, shape, or form, but now everybody has one. You just made it, now it became a basic.
go to school for 4 years, probably get into a ton of student loan debt to do that, just to be able to get an entry-level position that pays like $35,000. That is insane to me. I posted a video saying that I have a sociology degree and a graphic design degree. I have 2 bachelor's degrees, but I still work retail, making just $1 above minimum wage. Half of the comments were really rude, telling me I'm stupid, but then probably more than half of them were people who are in very similar positions to me that have their similar degrees or even have like better degrees. They have like STEM degrees. They have like nursing. They have like biochemistry, like all of these like more
Yeah, because they're actually useful degrees.
or sought after or like better degrees, and they are still having a hard time finding a job. We are spending so
I don't know about that. My friend's an engineer, and he quit his last, or my roommate quit his last job. All the companies want him. But I guess he's a special engineer. He's like a mold cast engineer where they make a lot of molds for metal parts and stuff. But I think engineers are still very sought after. His salary is quite high. He's 6 figures.
much money to go to these schools. These schools are making so much money off of us to give us these degrees. They're not helping us do anything. It's just
Agreed
not
with
fair
that.
anymore. It's not fair. We can never get ahead. There's no way for us to like ever get ahead.
Now, let me give these women an advice the academic advisors or their parents should have given them. Go to school for something that makes sense and makes money. It has to make financial sense. Most of these women have a degree in communication and arts, and they wonder why they can't find a job. What the hell can you do with a degree in communication and arts? She has a bachelor's degree in sociology and graphic design. Let me translate for you, right? Simply said, she has
Well, you would think graphic design is a big thing. If you can make great thumbnails and, all these AI type stuff, you probably do well, but as a degree itself, yeah, useless.
Not one, but two useless degrees. That's why she was only able to find a job in retail. And to keep it real with you, I don't think college is for everyone.
Nope.
What's making those degrees useless is the fact that so many people have them. Supply and demand.
Yep.
Basic economics. If there are many people with degrees, degrees will lose their value, right? It's that simple. Life is not fair, baby. Deal with it.
Next month will be officially 1 year since I have been unemployed and got laid off from my agency job. I've networked with barely anybody.
A whole year? I would go crazy not working for a whole year or doing something.
Responding back to me. I've interviewed, got to multiple last rounds. Always got the same feedback that they went with somebody with more experience, but I was a great candidate. I've applied to over 1,000 jobs. I've applied to even low-paying jobs. I've applied to internships. I don't know what else to do. I ask questions at the end of the interview. I get to know them. Like, I don't know what else they want from me.
I feel sorry for her, to be honest. At least she's trying. 1,000 job applications in 1 year? That's more than 3 applications per day. But here's the problem. They always want to follow their dreams and their passions. Screw your damn passions and screw your damn dreams. Dreams and passion don't mean a damn thing if they can't pay your bills. You need to...
He's right. Passion. Everybody thinks that I get to, oh, you live the life, dude. You get to do your passion and you make money off of it. Somewhat, yeah. But I don't really get to do everything I want or everything I want to do on this channel. I just do what you guys want to watch because it's part of making the money. I have to make money to be able to follow my passion, but I can't just follow passion purely and ignore the money side of things. I have to balance it out quite well, or else passion is just a hobby.
Make some good money first. At least enough to make your life comfortable.
Yes.
And then, only then, once you are finally stable and comfortable, you can follow your passions and your dreams. And by comfortable, I mean to get a job that pays you enough money to take care of all your bills and save some extra cash every month.
I agree. Like this, I would love to do what I want to do, talk about the things I want to talk about. I'm not big enough. I don't have enough money in my bank account to not worry about it. So I still have to, play the game, the YouTube game, until at least, I'm recognized or somewhere to be big enough to where, hey, I'm allowed to say a little bit more things.
A degree in something that actually makes money right after you graduate. Do your research beforehand. And most importantly, look at the job prospect for your degree.
So I made a video yesterday basically talking about how I have my 2 degrees and I can't really find a good paying job right now. Even though I have a job and I'm trying to find I guess a job more related to my degrees or that pays better because the world is really expensive right now, So I just want to clarify my degrees were in criminal justice and organizational psychology, and people are saying that my degrees are the problem.
Yep.
I don't know. I thought they were good degrees at the time. I guess I was just too busy, being involved with a really crazy man.
Oh, now it's always somehow our fault, guys. It's our fault that she chose the freaking degrees she chose, and now she can't make money because, no one wants to hire for her degrees. It was our fault. The men.
Who got me pregnant. And I finished my classes online and then I graduated and I didn't really do an internship. So I guess, it was my fault, I guess. I failed myself.
Yep, you did.
By letting the wrong people
No
into my life at the
accountability.
time. But hey, whatever. I did the best with what I could do in the moment. My goal was to do good in my classes.
No, it wasn't. Your goal was to get dicked down raw. And you didn't think twice.
And just, graduate. But I was also going through a lot of depression at the time. It's kind of strange. I kind of just did more classes online because I couldn't work because the world was just shut down. So I work a full-time job. I guess, and I'm not overqualified to do any job. I shouldn't have said that. You're right. I guess what I meant was, what I should have said is that it's disappointing that, you're told like you can get a job that's in your field or that has to do with your degree, when really that's not the case. At first, you just might have to end up taking a customer service job, answering phone calls just to get some type of job experience before you can even do anything related to your field. But that's not what they tell you. So I guess it was just a little bit of like disappointment that I was feeling.
She has a criminal justice and organizational psychology. What the hell is organizational psychology anyway? No wonder she doesn't have a job. And instead of owning to the fact that she made a mistake, she wants to pass the blame on some crazy man who got her pregnant. Sweetheart, look here. The crazy man didn't put a gun on your face to make you pregnant. At least I would hope so. You enjoy laying down with him long enough to become pregnant.
Whew, that was some unemployed chow right there. And these dusty, musty, crusty women think they deserve a high quality man. A man that makes 100 or 6 figures, 100 grand, when they can't even get jobs. Please express down below. I really appreciate that. I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.